Dutch East Indies. Surely the most exemplary colonial empire under the sun. With luscious fruits and cheap labour in abundance. You act on behalf of the colonial administration. A gifted talent in the art of engineering, you have been appointed to modernise the local transport sector. Complete this task to the satisfaction of the Crown. If you do, even the post as governor might be in store for you.
Okay, welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2.
Transport is a much sought-after service on this scarcely civilized island. Eating draft animals such as oxen is punishable by law. That's why the colonial administration has commissioned you to build a railroad so that the plantation business prospers. The delicious coffee is supposed to be transported from the fertile hinterlands to the facility near town for processing. Anyone set on building wisely and cheaply avoids unnecessary slopes. Perform the necessary surveying work.
Oh, so now we're in the Dutch East Indies, over by Asia. It's a beautiful island. Looks like we got some mountains, maybe volcanoes, maybe not. They definitely look like volcanoes to me. Yeah, a couple of cities here. So the first thing we gotta do is, let's see, activate the contour lines overlay in order to be better able to estimate how the terrain is laid out for building tracks and roads. This is really quite beautiful, actually. Reminds me a lot of Tropico. Though the city is already well established. Beautiful. Anyway, okay, so radial menu, data layers. Oh, I see. See, so the more green it is.
Build a route from the thriving plantation across treacherous terrain to the processing factory where the coffee fruit is husked.
Build a cargo station in the highlighted area next to the factory and complete the tracks to the coffee plantation. Okay, so we have here the export factory. Looks like that is, what, berries and coffee? Or berries turning into coffee? Coffee beans. Yeah, okay, so the plantation is over here. Looks like we already have ourselves a cargo station for the train. So we just need to get ourselves an actual train. So let's go, let's see. Rail, buildings. Cargo station or cargo terminus station? I think we need this first, no? And we will build it like so. Probably like right in the middle here, so we're avoiding any extra labor. There we are. Now to build a track.
A depot is needed.
Ah yes, and as before, we need a depot for our vehicles. So let's go ahead and build that. We are still in the 1800s, nice and early, so nothing too fancy has happened. And we'll go ahead and build that. What do you think? Like right here is probably okay. Now we gotta connect the thing. Like so.
Purchase a complete train, including locomotive and freight cars.
Buy a train with 4 freight cars, which can transport coffee fruits. So again, gotta be careful what we do. We don't want to buy the passenger train on accident. Looks like we have another train type. The company Borsig produced steam locomotives in Berlin, so it's a German. And this is Spanish. I don't think it really matters. Which is better? This one goes a little bit faster, has a little more power. Both steam powered, which was the only thing available at the time. Less emissions for more speed. Although you're only talking a point. It's a little heavier. I don't think that really matters. This one's also a little more modern. So let's go ahead and buy this. And it wants 4 carts. That's going to be the boxcar. Gondola carries something else this time. I don't know what that is. And then we have the Bavarian passenger cart for the people. So we're going to go to the boxcar. That's 4 of those. I didn't buy the... Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna take 2. 5 vehicles. And 2, 3, 4. Already spending a lot of money. We're starting with just under $50 million, so that's not much of an issue.
The coffee fruit can now be brought from the plantations on its way to further processing.
Build ourselves a route as normal. From Surabaya to the coffee plantation. And we're going to select our train. And off we go. Ah, there she is. Alright, let's speed things up a little bit. No reason to let it go. I do very much like this island. That is a beautiful island. Just look at that. Alright, looks like we already have plenty of, I'm guessing those are coffee beans, I suppose. I don't actually know what that looks like, to be fair. So we're going to pick up all of those. Looks like we have more to spare as well, and more on the way. The train can carry 16 units at present. And, I don't know what the ratio is. We're about to find out how many coffee beans turned in, or how many cocoa beans turned into coffee. Beautiful.
What a superb railway. It provides the local plantation leaseholders with truly valuable services. Still fresh from the fields, the fruit quickly reaches the factory. From there, the colony's delightful coffee must be brought to the warehouses and offices in the port for export. That shouldn't be left up to the local laborers, no way. Too easygoing, too inefficient, too unreliable.
Ah, yes.
Specially built stations are called for, so that the first-rate coffee makes it into town undamaged. If need be, stations that can be guarded against plundering hordes.
Build a truck station in the highlighted areas at the factory and in the commercial area of the town. We're actually going to build 2 truck stops. That would be a road, buildings, truck station. Oh, I see. It needs to supply all these buildings here. So, specifically, I don't like tearing down buildings, but it wants me to build it right here specifically, so don't have much of a choice. It is going to supply a good chunk of these buildings with resources. There we are. And the other one right here. Try and line that up a bit.
Ready to go. Nothing stands in the way of speedy transportation to the local seaport anymore. Send the freight cars of coffee on their way.
You know, it says a seaport, but I don't actually see a port anywhere. Establish a route between the new stops and allocate at least 4 appropriate vehicles to the routes. Okay. So first things first, of course, is we're going to build our line. That is line 2. And now we need trucks. So we're going to need to build a depot for that. Guess we can just build our depot over here. It doesn't really matter. Tram or road depot. Oh, they have trams now. Interesting. We'll just build it right next to it. Beautiful. Now, what was it? 4? 5 vehicles. Okay. So we have stagecoach for people. I'm not going to begin to try and pronounce that. Also for people. European horse-drawn carriage. That's what we need. Oh, but this carries one more. It's a little more expensive, but it also carries more. Also travels a little faster. You know, there's no difference statistics-wise, but I think we're going to go ahead and do the covered one for those. And assign these all to line 2.
The factory now finds itself in a laudable position by sending processed coffee into town. To experience considerable growth, its products have to reach a clientele with money to spend.
Okay. They're going the wrong way.
Oh no. Lucas, the capable engineer on your locomotive, seems to have vanished from the face of the earth. Or anywhere else for that matter. Time to find a stand-in. Right away. Would one of the natives be able to meet this difficult challenge?
Oh no.
Several locals show an interest in learning the decidedly noble profession as locomotive engineer. A practice route for training purposes is needed. Meanwhile, certain signs are feeding horrible rumors about the indigenous tribe's diet.
Oh. Maybe the island isn't so beautiful after all. Are we about to have a Far Cry 3 all over again? Anyway, build a test track with 2 small stations and a depot in the highlighted area. Where is that? Oh, there it is, there it is. Okay, so what are we doing? Build a test track with 2 small stations and a depot in the highlighted area. So we're gonna have to fit something here. So let's look at... I don't think it really matters what it is, no? What is this? Oh, interesting. So they have modular now. Okay. We're not going to do that for now. We're going to go ahead and just build... because I don't think it matters. 2 small stations and a depot. So it doesn't matter what kind of station. It's just a test track, right? I guess... let's shrink this down to the smallest possible size. And then I guess we will do this here. Maybe do another one on the other side. Oh, there's a road there. I have to be careful of the road. Let's back it up just a little bit. And now we're going to build our track. All the way around. Should I let it cut through the mountain? No, I don't think I will. I don't really want it to cut through the mountain. I want it to be... come on, connect. And then again, wrap around. We have all the money in the world, so I don't really care. There we are. Okay, and then I need a depot. And that depot has to be connected as well. Where's the best spots? Probably right here. That's fine.
The correct way to drive the vehicle must be practiced first, so that potential passengers are not scared off right away. In the meantime, some hard-to-digest news reaches you. Your skilled worker is said to have fallen victim to a bloodthirsty tribe of cannibals.
I know. It is Far Cry 3 all over again. Okay, well, I'm sure that won't be an issue. Going forward. Buy a locomotive and have it driven along the test track for at least 1,500 meters. So for that, I need to connect this depot. Too much curvature. There we are. And it doesn't actually have to have any passengers, so we're just gonna buy a another locomotive. Actually, if it's just a cheaper one, shouldn't I do... I think we're gonna do the smaller one, actually. Oh, I need a line. New line. And for good measure, select this again. Oh! It doesn't work. Will the train just keep going because it's on the same rail? Delete. Add. Or do I need like a third one? I'd probably need a third one. Because that won't work, huh? No, it won't. So yeah, I think I would need a third line to make this work. That's... Can I just... Oh well. Okay. Now we let that thing do its business. We'll unpause. We'll speed it up just a little bit. And there's our train. Chugging away. And how are we doing on the other hand? Trucks are on the way back. Do we have... Yeah, we have plenty of here. Plenty of exports. We're almost filled to the brim here. I think I need more people to supply this. Yeah, it just turns back around. Oh, it goes backwards. They decided to go backwards on this one. It's not even going to turn around. I'd probably have to add another station like here in order to make that work, but well, if the game's happy with it, I'm not going to waste my time.
Good news. The locomotive engineer has returned safe and
What?
sound. While you pictured him in the stomachs of savages, he was having the time of his life in the virgin forest. Naturally, you can't tolerate misconduct like that, and regretfully have to fire the good man.
Misconduct? I mean, I'm glad he's alive. Well, whatever. He's fired. I have a new driver. It doesn't even matter.
Thanks to your reliable deliveries, the factory is working far above par. Although it would certainly be capable of processing much more, virtually colossal capacities of coffee. You should weigh the idea of increasing the transport volume, because coffee from the colony is a commodity in great demand in parlors and salons on the continent. One train isn't enough to adequately supply the factory with coffee fruit. A passing siding is needed so that a second train can use the line.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I didn't have enough coffee going. Because I have a backlog of material and supplies just waiting there. Connect the first and second highlighted ends of the track to build a passing loop. Here we are.
The trains should wait for each other on the passing side. This requires placing signals.
Place signals on the blue zone and green zone. The line automatically adapts to the signals which are placed. Open the line manager to see what effects the signals have on the line. Okay, where is that line going to be? Signals, path signals. Oh. I guess it doesn't really matter. That way. And that way.
If the plant is to be used to its fullest capacity, another complete train is needed.
I guess now we're going to see if it works. Acquire a second train with 4 freight cars, which can transport coffee fruit and allocate it to the route. So we're going to build another one. We'll just build the same one. And 2, 3, 4. Just going to spend all the money. And line 1.
Wherever coffee production thrives, business and prosperity flourish too. Thanks to the railroad, the port town of Surabaya has become a lively trading center for countless goods and services. All kinds of people from all corners of the island want to do profitable business here. That's why the colonial administration has commissioned you with setting up a passenger line from Semarang to Surabaya.
Oh, perfect.
Time to build a line which will soon link the key trading hubs in eastern Java.
Beautiful. Okay, connect Surabaya and Semarang with the passenger railway. First, real quick, I do want to see how that looks, so we're going to try and keep an eye on that. Okay, so I think this is where the terminus might come in handy. Let's see, does this, like, just attach to a road? Can you build it on a road? How does that work? Collision, obviously. Yeah, so it kind of attaches to a road the same way. You can build this so long, oh my goodness. Let's just try the basic version. I changed my mind. We're gonna do this. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do the other one. I feel like that fits a little bit better. It just doesn't. Maybe we'll need to build another road. Actually, build it along the shore? Maybe? That couldn't possibly go wrong. There's a path over there. Yeah, I guess we could easily build it along the shoreline. I'm committing. Tracks. Oops. Okay, it's like getting a little too wavy. Let's see if we can fix this. There we are. Okay, so we'll leave it right here actually, because now I need to build the other passenger station. Where is a good spot for that? If we build a road, I could just put it like right here. Or that might work just as well. It's fairly lined up. Let's just build a road. Perfect. There we are. And now we finish the track.
The railroad has been completed. Curiosity runs high. Time will tell if passenger transportation really is a venture that's worthwhile.
Oh, I didn't see that ditch there. Made a weird looking wall. Guess it doesn't really matter. Transport at least 25 people between Surabaya and Semarang. Oh, I didn't even look. Oh, yep, there it is. Perfect. So this should be relatively innocent.
Formidable enterprise like yours calls for a suitably first-rate branch office. After all, you're not just anybody.
That's true. That is true.
Build a prestigious residence that is unrivaled in the whole island.
Build a headquarters. Okay, we'll get to that in a moment. I do want to finish constructing this. Let's build right there. Get ourselves some trains going. And then, let's see, obviously one of these. How many should we get? I guess it depends on how many people. We could always make another one. We need to transport 25 people. And the boxcar can carry 8, 16, 24. I guess we'll do that, 32. I mean, we have more than enough money for it. I didn't make a line. There we are. And line 5. Okay. Now let's take a look at the headquarters. Build a headquarters. Finances. Headquarters. Oh, build headquarters. Hit X. Okay, where should our headquarters be, is the question. Well, most of our industry is over here in Surabaya. I think I'll build it right here, actually. Looks more like a ranch than actual headquarters. Yeah, I guess that works.
A truly attractive estate, but a veritable plague is spoiling all the fun. Snakes have occupied the building. Rumor has it that a wise old woman knows how you can rid yourself of the snakes in your walls. She's supposed to be in Surabaya.
Okay.
The old woman says she doesn't know a thing, but you should try your luck with her cousin in Semarang, who has a knack for the art of snake charming.
Yeah, because first the cannibals, now the snakes don't like me either.
The snake charmer declared that you've probably angered the mighty snake goddess with your projects. The snake priestess of Mount Merapi is the only one who could remedy the situation.
All right. Medusa is upset with us. Nothing happened. That's a nice little temple area, though. Oh, there's more over here. Nothing to see here. What? Temple of the Snake Goddess. There it is.
The priestess has spoken. The only way she is willing to call off her children is if you make a sacrifice to the great snake goddess. Coffee, the priestess prophesied, will be the sure thing to appease the goddess.
Oh, now it wants me to bring coffee to them. Wait, coffee? Well, who am I to complain? If it's that easy. So let's just build a truck station because that's not going to anger them any more than they are already. I guess we can build it right here. That does supply the village. And then let's build ourselves a... Probably a small road is good enough. We don't need it to be anything special. There's a road already over here. Okay, I really don't want to do that, so let's... How do you change the elevation? Because I'm not trying to build a huge hole in the middle of nowhere. Oh, wait. What is happening here? What? It's not going down. I see the dot going down, but the road's not going down. Maybe because it can't. Okay, I just want to connect it, right? Okay, I don't want to, like, revolutionize the entire terrain. Okay, let's just build a small... Let's build it one section at a time. That seems to be working. Need to connect these roads. There we are. Okay, it's not pretty, but it is a road. And now we're going to make a line from this station to this station. And, how much do they want? Does it tell me how much they want? This doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and buy... We'll just buy one. So I don't want to give them too much. There we are. Okay. And they should go deliver coffee to our friends up there. Wonder if I can fix this road. It's not the best. Well, I mean, it's not terrible. It does the job. What do I care? First group of passengers is on... Oh, no, it's empty. Never mind. There's nobody here. Is there anybody here? Is nobody wanting to be transported? Did I buy the wrong cars? No? Alright, well, let's speed it up a little bit and we'll see if that changes. Maybe people just need to get to the station. Maybe I need bus stops. Maybe that's what I need. Actually, can I build those? What was it? Signals, waypoints. Oh, it's tracks, roads, buildings. Bus tram stop. Let's see if this helps. Maybe another one over here. And, I don't know, maybe another one here. And we'll build ourselves a line. Perfect. Now let's get some buses. See if this helps at all. What is happening here? Why is it on a slope? Oh, because that slopes. Ah. Please. A little more. OCD is driving me crazy. There we are. Okay, build ourselves some... Oh... For the risk of not being able to pronounce that, we're gonna go for this one instead. Let's just buy, like, 3 of those. 2 line 7. That should get people to the bus stop a little bit faster, right? Because otherwise no one's there. And then I guess we'll do the same thing here. Just go ahead and set it up like right here. Over here. And way up here. Gonna build ourselves another line. Two, 3. And then we'll build, we'll just do 3 more of these guys. I don't remember what line that was. This one. See if that helps our lack of passengers. Because so far we've had absolutely no one. We are burning through our money with this train. Well, we'll make a little bit of money from the people who are waiting at the bus stops. Yeah, still no one. Oh my goodness. We're getting some bigger buildings. Like the city is building up. There we go. Now we have people waiting. Yes, okay. So that fixed that problem. We're also about to deliver a round of coffee to the Snake Queen. Or Snake Goddess.
What a godsend. Your stylish residence is pleasantly snake-free.
Beautiful. Does this actually do anything for us, or is it just a way to look at... 'Cause I can't help but notice how beat up it is. It's me. We have 8 people waiting here. We're about to deliver 8 people. Hopefully we'll have a few more. Perfect. Okay. Finally got that going. My goodness, there's a lot of people wanted to, I might need another bus. It's a lot of... My goodness. Okay. Might be worth it to actually make a few more, buses, no? The train's keeping up. These trains are also... Well, they're keeping the supply going at the very least. I think our coffee guys are keeping up there. Yeah, let's get some more stagecoaches. There's a lot of people there waiting to get picked up, so... Oop, nope, don't bulldoze it. Actually, I bought one more than I wanted to. That's fine. Oh, I didn't actually need to buy that many. Oh no, there's still a lot of people there.
Uh-oh, it's rumbling in the island's interior. The mighty volcano Merapi threatens to erupt. A phenomenon like this wasn't reckoned with while planning the route. The natives claim that someone has probably angered one of their gods. Whatever the case, if the precious coffee fruit is supposed to be transported by rail in the future too, then it's imperative that something be done. It seems worthwhile to remove the infrastructure if it's not supposed to be buried under ashes and lava.
That's not great. I'm gonna lose a lot of coffee if that doesn't... Oof. Okay, well first let's let our train kind of get out of the way there. Can we... Okay, so let's... Oh, apparently I have a thing for angering gods in this. Is there any way I can just move this instead? I don't want to lose that much coffee. Oh, I'm doing this the wrong way. Send the trains to the depot. How do we do that? Probably at the train itself, huh? Let's see. Send a depot. Send a depot. The line's already been destroyed.
To enable coffee production to continue making progress in future, the route ought to be relocated to an area where it can be assumed that the expected eruptions will leave it intact.
Okay, well I already did half of this. Unfortunately, it looks like I am going to have to get rid of this altogether, and I don't think I'm getting that coffee back. So let's go ahead and build ourselves a new station. What is this one? It'll be outside the line. Looks like there's another path that way, so we'll just do that instead. There we are. Build ourselves some tracks. Let's start on this side, actually. Oh, just barely. Okay. I can work with this. Alright, there we are.
The danger has been averted. Transport can be resumed. What's more, the volcano is showing signs of calming down again.
What?
Despite that, maybe relocating the route was still a wise move.
Whatever you say. Okay, so we can manage the line, right? Add station. Just renew that. And then...
The fertile island has a lot more to offer than coffee. The widow of a friendly grower, may the poor devil rest in peace, has been planting sugarcane lately. Make the lady happy by providing her with your services.
Sure.
The sugar must be transported to town. From there it is shipped and then served when continental Europeans get together for coffee.
Deliver sugar from the sugar plantation to Surabaya. Oh, so it wants me to take it from here all the way over there. Okay, well, I can do that. First, okay, so let's do... Nah, definitely cargo terminus. I went way too far. Okay, up. Oh, let's just restart that. Collision? Oh my gosh. Can I just... Oh, my goodness. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, that's good. We're not gonna complain about that anymore. And we'll just do a regular one over here. No, actually, we're gonna do another terminus. And we'll set that up right here. Will that supply everyone? Maybe better to do it right here. That seems like a... See, I see the range of people that supplies. So right here would probably be best. Does that line up? Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, now let's build our track. Oof. Alright. Progress doesn't look pretty. Now we need ourselves a depot. Let's just put this over here by the actual yard. She's just trying to grow sugar, and I'm building everything under the sun. Right next to her plantation. Okay, now we're gonna buy ourselves a train. Let's do 4 of those. I need the line. I keep forgetting to establish the line first. It's gonna be line 9, like so. All right. That should be good. Except I'm realizing he's gonna go to the wrong place first. I should have put that the other way around. That's alright. Let's look at, is there any way to do landscaping? Raise tool. Oh, okay, that's one gonna be expensive. What about lower? Okay, that just lowers the ground around it. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone for that. It is what it is. Maybe we'll just lower this. I made it worse. Ah. We're just gonna ignore that. We're not gonna look at that. That's painful. Oh, did we ever... Oh, no, we didn't. Oh, my goodness. Look at all those people. Well, our town is growing very quickly. Hey, someone built a house next to my house. Their house is prettier than mine. I don't like it.
Sugar rattles toward town quickly by train. What a pleasure.
That was quick. Alright, well, I'll take it. Okay, just one more delivery of fruits should be on this train here. We're finishing this $2 million in the red, but I mean, eventually it would turn profitable, I'm sure. Would you all deliver the coffee? Yeah, there we go. Now we're making money.
Traffic is flowing full steam ahead. The plantation business is developing magnificently. In light of all this success, the incumbent governor is thinking of moving back to his Dutch homeland in good time. Thanks to your outstanding work, you have a good chance of inheriting his post.
Okay.
In the north of Britain, in the mid...
Well, that's enough of that one, I think. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, we will see you next time.